first we start obviously with the music, like laying down chords and everything, then trying to get some system into the song, like here's the chorus, here's the verse, here's that and that. And then I present the song to Mario, or you, who are doing the first vocal arrangements. And that's where Mario comes in.
Yeah, I try to write some lyrics for the music Bob's gives to me, and then I try to figure out which lines would fit to the music, and we sit together and say whether it is cool or and we try to figure out what fits better.
Yeah, we try to find the best thing that suits us both, and it still sounds cool. Then we send it off to Melissa in the US.
Yes, we use an FTP server to basically send our files back and forth, and then I will take and put my musical ideas into it and then send it back to these guys for critiquing and seeing whether or not they're going to keep it or not.
Then Mr. Planck comes again, adds his comments, we send it over again to Melissa, over back, and after the vocals are kind of finished, I finish the rest of the music, like changing the guitars a bit so they fit better to the vocals, preparing the drums, and if necessary adding some keyboard lines.
Yep. And then we go into the recording studio. So that's pretty much all pre-production. You know, that isn't the finished product, but that's how we sort of produce the album and get it sounding how we want to. For Trinity, we actually recorded in Munich, Germany, at a studio called Dreamscape Studios, and worked with the sound engineer there.
Yes, we did. First songs I had were written in, I think, April '05 when I joined the band. And it lasted like forever until Mario finally came with his vocals, and then it was like pretty fast going for my stuff. But it took like, I think, a year per song. I mean, if you started like, let's say...
Per song?
Per song?
Yeah, if you started like in April '05, it would be finished by April '06, a year per song.
But you did more than 2 songs.
Yes, but I started the second one in May '05. It was finished in May '06. That's another year. The biggest challenge in this process, like we are doing it, is to get people that have like no knowledge or love towards internet and recording programs to understand these programs and to use them, so that everybody can record his own parts. If that is all done, and if you have somebody who like organizes the whole thing, it's no problem at all.
Yeah, Wolfgang pretty much had to teach, well, me, how to use recording equipment and install and FTP servers and all of those things, but he's a very good teacher. And you taught everybody in the band kind of how to use it.
Mario had it figured out by his own.
Mm-hmm.
Run over the ridge.
Thanks.
I was there 2 days.
We've been there a week.
We were there a week, yeah. And then our drummer went in for a little bit, and our bassist went in for a little bit, and our keyboard player went in for a little bit. And then Jan Vacek took and made some orchestral arrangements and keyboard arrangements, and we also had another man who did our orchestral arrangements, which took a couple weeks.
2 months.
Oh, 2 months. And then we had to mix, and then we had to send it off to Finnvox in Finland for the mastering. And then after that, we had 3 months of promotion. So, you know, once an album is done, it's not really done.